What are the best and worst breaststroke drills to swim faster and improve your technique? In this video, I'm going to rank 15 of the most common breaststroke drills on a tier list from S being superior to F being complete failure. Make sure you watch this video until the end because I guarantee some of these drills you've never seen before. Now, in order to be S tier, this drill needs to be something that you can incorporate into your training on a regular basis. It doesn't require equipment, and it's going to make you immediately improve your feel of the water and swim faster. So let's begin. The first drill is the classic 2 kick with 1 pull. Now, this is a drill that really focuses on the timing of the stroke. Remember, in breaststroke, it's pull, kick, glide. The breath happens at the same time as the pull. Now, when you do 2 kicks in the streamline position, this is really going to focus on improving your streamline, lengthening out your stroke, and maximizing your distance per stroke. Because all of these reasons, the 2 kick 1 pull breaststroke drill is an A tier drill. Next up, we have slow breaststroke. You ever see someone at the pool just kind of floating, moving back and forth? People say breaststroke is the easy stroke. You can just relax, stretch it out, look around, see what's happening. No, this is the worst way that you can swim breaststroke. Breaststroke, similar to butterfly, is a short axis stroke, which means you can only train it with proper mechanics with the right level of intensity. That means if you're swimming slow, you're essentially training your body to swim slower and slower and slower. And in breaststroke, it's gonna sink your body position and make you move even slower. And for that reason, swimming anything breaststroke that is not at race pace or close to race pace is an F tier. Heel tag is one of my favorite drills because it really focuses on the kick in breaststroke. And in breaststroke, unlike the other strokes, the kick is up to 70 or 80% of the entire propulsion of the stroke. Yes, the pull is important, but the kick is even more important. For heel tag drill, you can do this on your stomach or on your back. You put your hands underneath your butt and you literally tag your heel on every single kick. Now, because this drill really focuses on one of the most important parts of the stroke, it's going to get us the S tier. Similar to 2 kick 1 pull, 3 kick 1 pull really exaggerates the streamline stroke. So what you're trying to do is really maximize your distance per stroke. And because 3 kick 1 pull drill is pretty good, but it's not as good as the 2 kick 1 pull because it really breaks up your rhythm a little bit more. For that reason, 3 kick 1 pull gets you a B tier. Now, similar to swimming slow breaststroke, you never want to swim with your head up. I've seen coaches give a drill where you literally swim with your eyes above the surface and you're looking directly in front of you. What this does, it actually lowers your body position. Your butt is sagging through the water and you're training your body to swim slow. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure you always have a high body position. And for that reason, swimming heads up breaststroke is a F tier drill. As I mentioned before, kicking is one of the most important parts of the breaststroke stroke. So if you want to train fast and you want to be fast at breaststroke, you have to train the kick. And one of the best ways you can do this is streamline kicking on your stomach or on your back. When you're on your back, make sure you keep your knees underneath the surface. Really drive those heels and kick your butt on every single kick. Now, when you're on your stomach, really make sure you're timing the breath, lifting your head up and coming back into streamline to really maximize the propulsion of every kick. Now, because streamline kick is something you should do literally every single day, especially if you're trying to be better at breaststroke, it gets us the A tier. One of the cool things about breaststroke is there are a lot of different ways you can actually train your upper body and your lower body differently. Now, a great drill you can practice this and learn the rhythm of the stroke is a breaststroke pull with a butterfly kick. As it sounds, you swim the full breaststroke stroke with your upper body, but then on your lower body, you're actually doing a dolphin kick. And you're trying to time the drive forward to streamline with a powerful dolphin kick. Now, this only works in a short axis stroke, like breaststroke and butterfly, but when you really focus on driving your hands forward and really hitting the streamline, it's gonna activate your core strength and it's going to make you a really powerful swimmer. Now, one of the problems is this is a very difficult drill to master unless you have fins. So if you have fins, it makes this drill a lot easier. And as a result, we can't really give this A tier because you really need fins and to be more advanced to actually leverage it, but we'll give it a B tier. Similarly, you can swim this drill with the flutter kick instead of the breaststroke kick. Now, this is even more explosive. So swap out the breaststroke kick, swap out the butterfly kick, and throw in a flutter kick. You really have to be explosive, high agility. You can't really do this drill every single day because it's gonna really over fatigue you. You wanna be fresh, you wanna be fast, you wanna feel some pop, and because of that, this drill will only get us the B tier. Now, if you want to feel the need for speed, then you want to swim assisted. That means above race pace. It means you're either being pulled in or you have some type of a device that's literally making you swim above race pace. Now, because this is a great way to feel what it's like to go fast, it's something that you can do as you approach a competition if that's what you're training for. So by really getting your hand speed up and getting the tempo and getting the feel of that body position so high in the water, when you feel like you're literally hoverboarding over the water, that's an amazing feeling. The problem is you need this piece of equipment, and if you don't really focus on your technique, it's actually going to mess up your stroke timing because you can't replicate what a real pull feels like when you have this assisted speed. So for a more advanced swimmer, this would probably be higher on the list, but in general, assisted above race pace breaststroke swimming is gonna land us a C tier drill. On the flip side, if you're looking to train resistance and get stronger in the water, then doing breaststroke with a parachute or a power tower is a great way that you can really isolate specific things in your stroke and really maximize your power production and strength in the water. Now, a parachute is a lot easier to come by than any type of assisted swimming, and this is a much easier way to make sure your stroke technique is really good because you can train shorter durations with a parachute. And for that reason, we're gonna give resistance training in A tier. One time I saw this drill that I had to try, and you basically push off the wall on your back, you do a pull out, but you do it in reverse, meaning you are completely on your back. So instead of pushing off on your stomach, you push off on your back, and you're literally doing the pull out and the full breaststroke stroke underwater on your back. Now, this is a fun, cool looking drill, but the problem is it's not really gonna help you improve your technique. If anything, it's just fun to break up the routine, and it really teaches your breath control. But this is one of those drills that unless you're doing it for fun and you're just doing it every now and then to see what it feels like, it's really not gonna help your swimming that much, and I'd rather skip it. So for that reason, we're gonna get this drill a D tier. When I was younger, we had someone on our swim team and they would move their head up and down, bobbing when they swam this stroke. So the coach had that swimmer put a tennis ball between their chin and their chest to keep their head locked in. You can even do this with like a neck brace. Now, while this might be a fun, entertaining way to really force your head position, it's really not the best way because you just need to focus on keeping your eyes in line with your body, and that means your eyes will naturally gravitate down as you extend to streamline. When you breathe, it's okay to lift your head up a little bit as long as it's a natural part of the stroke, but you don't want to be hyper tense and overly fixated on keeping a tennis ball between your chin and your chest. And for that reason, it's going to be a D tier. Now, one drill that I used to do growing up that I really love, but it's pretty difficult, is single arm, opposite leg, opposite arm breaststroke. So that means you literally grab behind your back one of your legs with the opposite arm, and you swim with just one arm and one leg. So you'll swim with your right arm and your left leg. Opposites are grabbed behind your back. Now, this drill is really slow, but what it does do is it helps you improve your grip strength of the water because you're literally dragging your body through the water. That's really the only benefit of this drill, but I think there are other ways to achieve the same thing, whether it's resistance or some of the other drills that I mentioned. And so for that reason, because this drill is difficult, and there are really a lot of other better ways to do the same drill, I'm gonna leave it with a C tier. Now, this is a drill that we love and hate. It's called vertical kicking. This is where you're in the deeper area of the water and you're literally treading water, focused on staying above the surface. Now, there are variations of this drill where you can have your head above the water, your hands, your elbows, hold a streamlined position. You can also practice this drill with different types of kicking. So whether it's the flutter kick, dolphin kick, egg beater kick, or breaststroke, these are all different ways that you can engage your body and strengthen your legs. You can also add resistance like a medicine ball. Now, the problem is when you do this drill, you're most likely going to transition to an egg beater kick, because if you do breaststroke kick, it's really hard to focus on the finishing part of the kick. So while this drill is fun and it's a creative way to engage and do the workouts, it's really not the best way to actually train your kick for the full range of motion and increase your strength across that range of motion. So for that reason, vertical kicking is gonna land on the B tier. Finally, the best drill of them all, I saved it for the end, is countdown breaststroke. Now, this is a drill where you literally count how many strokes that you take, and you have to do it in a progression. So let's say you do 825s breaststroke. You're gonna do them on maybe the minute interval, so lots of rest. You're not worried about the rest. And on the first one, you're gonna count how many strokes you take with a normal stroke pattern. So you're not going fast, you're not going slow, normal stroke. Now, if you're a regular breaststroke swimmer, you should know exactly how many strokes that you take. If not, use this first one to figure that out. On number 2, you're gonna push off the wall, lengthen out your pull out a little bit, lengthen out the stroke, and you're gonna take one less stroke. Then on the third 25, you're gonna take another stroke off. Then on the fourth 25, take another stroke off. And if you can make it to number 5, then you're gonna take another stroke off. This is ideal in a 25-yard or 25-meter pool. Of course, you can do this in a long course pool, but it's gonna be a little bit different in terms of how many strokes that you're actually gonna take. Now, by the time you get to 25 number 4 or 25 number 5, now you're gonna work your way back up. So you should be at a very low number. It's gonna take a lot of patience, really stretch out the pullout, really stretch out the stroke. And as you count your way back up from 2 strokes, 3 strokes, 4 strokes, 5 strokes, by the time you get to number 8, the 8th 25, you're gonna feel like you're flying. Your mechanics are on point. The timing feels great. Remember, breaststroke is all about timing. Pull, kick, glide. When I do this drill, I start with 5 strokes on the first 25 and I work my way down to 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And by the time I get back to 4 or even 5 or 6, I'm feeling a lot faster, the stroke timing is on point, and you are going to have a more efficient stroke in the process. For that reason, the countdown drill is gonna get us S tier plus. It's something you should incorporate into your breaststroke training on a regular basis, so that way you can swim faster and smarter while having a good time. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, it means you're serious about improving your swimming. And if you're looking for myself and my team to work with you on a more one-to-one basis, analyze your technique, give you specific feedback, and hold you accountable, then you gotta check out the link below and apply to see if you're a fit for us. If you enjoyed this video, I know you'll love this one right over here. I'll see you over there, and happy swimming.